Welcome to the Petals from the Past, Nursery and Farm. My name is Powell. My discussion fruit for today is the pomegranate, which you see beside me. This particular plant has a little story that I'll give you just a short little version of. This is one of the Russian selections that was being evaluated some years ago when the Berlin Wall fell. And a lot of the plants that Russia had were eventually destroyed in some fashion or another. But some of them were captured and brought out, and they continue to be evaluated in the U.S. and other countries. This is one of those selections. We call it the Russian pomegranate, but there's several of the Russian pomegranates. This one we have evaluated over the last 6 to 8 years. It has shown a lot of promise. I have also worked with one of our DVDs on Wonderful, which is a small pomegranate. This one, if you have noticed, is considerably large. It is probably 8 to 10 feet tall at least. Makes a bigger plant, not quite as fruitful. It does have excellent flavor, and I wanted to show you, and it is, like the others, as near as we can determine, a self-fruitful selection. But notice the size of the fruit of some of these. This one doesn't get quite as beautifully red as the Wonderful variety, but it gets very large fruit. They have excellent flavor. They have the arils, those red little juicy wraps around the seed that you're familiar with, that you can buy in the store sometimes. But this is one that we feel like, based on our 8-degree freeze we had in January, it came through in good shape. It fruits. Doesn't fruit as heavily as Wonderful, but it gives us a second variety that we think is good. And we've got a number of other varieties in our evaluation that we think may also add to the Wonderful and to the Russian. But this is one of those that we feel has a place in central Alabama and probably throughout Alabama. These commonly do not require a tremendous amount of chilling. A few hundred hours of chilling usually is adequate, although the varieties will vary in how much they need. But again, just to refresh your memory on those biblical fruits that we can grow and do well, the pomegranate is one of those, and it's one when you look at your fruit garden or your landscape and you want to add a beautiful tree that also has edible fruit, this is one you need to consider.